Well, good morning, everyone. We're on the verge of a very big day in local politics, the Boston preliminary election that will narrow the mayoral field down to two candidates. If you're still undecided, please consider going to our website at cbsboston.com. Scroll down to the WBZ Spotlight section and click on our Meet the Candidates page to access interviews with the five major candidates. In the meantime, it's been a big final week with a televised debate and a major poll. Here to help us sort it all out and give us a sense of what's happening on the street are two expert observers of Boston politics from the indispensable Dorchester Reporter newspaper, editor and publisher Bill Forry, and managing editor Gim Dumcius. Gentlemen, welcome.
Thanks, John.
Congratulations on that debate the other night, which the Reporter co-sponsored. First, though, I want to talk about the Suffolk Boston Globe poll that dropped on Tuesday. It showed Michelle Wu comfortably ahead, and both Andrea Campbell and Anissa Essaibi-George with notable momentum in the battle for second. Does that mesh with your street level understanding of where this race is? And did the debate on Wednesday change anything?
Well, John, I think it does bear out what we've been seeing, hearing, and feeling about where this election's going. And the debate on Wednesday night kind of showed that too. It was very interesting, and it shows the dynamics of a preliminary election as opposed to a general. That the clear front runner, Michelle Wu, really went untouched and unchallenged in most cases on the debate stage. Usually, a front runner is the target for every barb. In this case, those all went in the direction of Kim Janey, who is was the most likely second place finisher. That's very much in question now. It's a scrum for the second spot. And that you could tell with Andrea Campbell, John Barros, and Anissa Essaibi-George all concentrating fire really on Kim Janey and her having to fend off some pretty tough critiques of her interregnum period here. That's where this race is. It's really a contest right now between Janey, Essaibi-George, and Campbell, who has been really surging based on where she was earlier this year in the polls in the single digits. She's climbed the most.
Yeah. Well, again, let me ask you about Janey. Between the poll and the school bus issues and the heat she took in the debate that Bill just noted, it's been a tough week for her. The acting mayoralty was supposed to be a huge advantage for her. Has it turned out that way?
Well, I think there's both sides to it, upsides and downsides, and I think during the debate and really in the last couple of days, you're seeing the heavy downside of it because you have to own all the issues that are coming up. We are also still in the middle of a pandemic, and voters are keeping an eye on that. I'm sure voters, as we're seeing at the national level in the President Biden's approval rating, a lot of folks were expecting us to be back to normal by July 4th. That was supposed to be Independence Day from COVID, and that has not happened. So she is wearing that heavily, along with all the other issues in play.
We've got to take our break, but just very briefly from both of you, is this outcome that we're going to see on Tuesday night going to be about issues more or personality more?
Well, I think that depends on kind of who actually comes out on top. If it is Janey and Wu, then that's two progressives facing off in the final. If it's another combination, we might have another narrative coming out of it.
Bill?
I think you're going to see at least one or two issues. One of them could be this launch of the school year. There's still policing issues and public safety issues right under the surface. And Anissa Essaibi-George was really drilling at that a bit in the debate last night. So I think probably an issue or two are going to move enough to put somebody who would have been in third into second.
All right, gentlemen, let's take that break. And a reminder to our viewers, obviously, we're pre-taping this the day after the debate, so intervening events may have come up, and I know you all understand our taping schedule here. When we return, we'll talk a little more about Anissa Essaibi-George and the kind of campaign she's running, so please stay with us.